Now we're ready to taxi. First, we're going to check to make sure the area is clear, or at least make sure nobody's in our way before we start moving. And now what we're going to do is we're going to push the throttle in just a bit to get moving. And then back it off a little bit. Now, one thing I forgot to mention, but we'll do right now, is you want to go ahead and brake. And the reason you want to do that is you want to make sure that your brakes are working. If for some reason when you brake, the airplane does not stop, or the airplane goes to the left or to the right, then one or more brakes are not working properly. So you do want to test that before you really get going. And we're braking fine, of course, so we're going to go ahead and move forward. Notice that we turn to the left by using the pedals below, right here. This is to the left. Pressing the right pedal will make us go to the right. So we steer with the pedals, not with our yoke. So anyway, I'm going to once again get going. And as you're moving along, you want to make sure that you check that your wings are clear. And you basically want to go at about a jogging pace as you taxi. And you're looking for the yellow line. Now, one thing about the yellow line is you want to pretend like the yellow line is extending right through the middle part of your body. So when you steer, you want to basically be sitting right over that yellow line. When you come to a turn, you want to slow down and reduce power to handle the turn. You don't want to apply the brakes unless you just absolutely have to. So we're going to slow down a little bit and apply and go ahead and take this turn to the left. Again, you want to make sure the one other thing I want to mention. So I'm just going to brake for a second. I know I said don't apply the brake, but I had a thought come to mind. When you come to an intersection such as this one, you want to make sure, once again, that everything is clear. So again, make sure you look to the right, look to the left, look ahead, and check to make sure everything's clear. And then you can proceed forward. When you make a turn, as I pointed out before, you're going to apply left rudder, which is also pressing in on the left pedal. Again, you want to go a jogging pace, not too fast. We are now taxiway B as a Bravo. Remember from the one video is Bravo Alpha Alpha 1. So we see we're coming upon Alpha, and in this case we want to go to the left. I'm a little bit to the right of the center line, so I need to get back on. And now we're on Alpha, proceeding towards Alpha 1, which is basically at the beginning of runway 26 left. A couple other things I want to mention as we are taxiing down. If you need to tighten your turn, what you might have to do is apply the brake and power at the same time to make a turn, because when you brake you're going to need some power to tighten your turn. In this case we're just, looks like we've got a vehicle in our way. Again, always be alert to what's around you. Make sure your wings are clear. Make sure nobody's coming from a ramp or a gate or whatever. Just keep your eyes open. Keep going at that steady jogging pace. Okay, we are coming upon Alpha 1, which is where we're going to make our right turn to face the runway. However, there's not really a good run-up area here, so what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to pull off to the left here to get out of the way of any traffic that might be following me, and then I will point the plane into the wind so that we can do the run-up and associated checklist before we take off, and that's going to be one of the next videos.